In the scriptural justice system, the highest authority, the Most High Yah, is the judge and the jury. The seed of Israel are his children. These are their stories. We'll start with, how did the flood actually work in a flat earth dome creation model? I'll keep this 100% in the Genesis Enoch Jubilees framework, not NASA. Number 1. What the text actually says, Genesis language. Key flood verses, Genesis 7-8, give 3 main actions. 1. All the fountains of the great deep were broken up. 2. The windows of heaven were opened. 3. The rain was upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. So water came from below, fountains of the deep, above, windows of heaven, and fell through the air as rain. This fits perfectly with the waters below, waters above's firmament model. Number 2. Structure recap, pre-flood world. From Genesis 1 and Enoch, earth equals flat landmass on top of the deep. Beneath equals the great deep, massive underground ocean. Above equals solid firmament dome. Above the dome equals upper ocean, waters above. So you've basically got water under the earth, water above the dome, a sealed, controlled system. The flood is when the Most High deliberately breaks the seals. Step 1. Fountains of the great deep broken up. Fountains of the deep equals the subterranean waters under the land. Picture the earth's crust like a lid sitting on huge water reservoirs underneath. When the Most High breaks up the fountains, massive ruptures in the ground, water blasts upward from below, springs, geysers, water pillars shooting up all over the world at once. This is not normal rainfall. It's like the entire under-ocean exploding upward. This explains sudden massive flooding from the ground up, violent geological changes, continents cracking, mountains rising, etc. in a cataclysmic way, not slow. 4. Step 2. Windows of heaven were opened. Now the upper waters come into play. If the firmament is a solid dome holding up an ocean above it, windows of heaven, actual openings in the dome. These open and release the waters above. So now you've got water blasting upward from below, water pouring down from above, plus regular rain in between. From a dome model perspective, the upper ocean is let loose. It pours through openings in the firmament like a broken dam. For 40 days and nights, the system stays open. This is why the text doesn't just say it rained a lot. It uses specific terms, fountains of the deep, windows of heaven, because 2 different reservoirs are being emptied into the same enclosed world. Chapter 5. Why the whole earth gets covered on a flat plane. On a flat, enclosed system, once enough water is added from above and below, the water has nowhere else to go but spread outward, because there's no space vacuum to escape into, no infinite universe around, just a sealed dome and foundations below. So the entire flat plane eventually sits under one massive world ocean. All the high hills that were under the whole heaven were covered. The waters rise until even the mountains are below the surface. This matches a closed system world way better than a ball floating in space. Number 6. Step 3. How did the waters go back down? Genesis 8 gives the reversal. The fountains also of the deep and the windows of heaven were stopped. The rain from heaven was restrained. The waters returned from off the earth continually. Think mechanics. 1. Windows closed. The openings in the firmament are shut. No more water coming in from above. 2. Fountains stopped. The ruptures that release the deep waters are sealed. No more water surging up from below. 3. Waters return. Water drains back into the great deep. Underground. New basins, trenches and low places formed by the cataclysm. Land rises, seafloors sink, new balance is set. So the system is extra water added, world covered, flows and drains back to deep, seas, oceans, lakes, rivers formed in their present layout. The arc settles not because the earth becomes dry all at once, but because the water level lowers as it drains. Number 7. Enoch's angle on it. Enoch and other ancient texts talk about storehouses of water, wind, rain, snow and hail. These storehouses are part of the structured heaven system. Angels are given charge to open and close them at appointed times. In that framework, the flood is a one-time, full release of those storehouses, a judgment event where the normal limits and boundaries of water are temporarily removed. That matches the language in Proverbs and Job about the Most High, setting boundaries for the sea, giving the waters a command they should not pass. Flood equals boundary temporarily removed. Now Thermit 8. Flat plane flood versus globe flood. Just to contrast the two models quickly. Globe model. Water must somehow cover all the mountains of a spinning ball, then disappear again without clear where did it go answers. Needs a lot of mathematical gymnastics to explain worldwide coverage and draining. Flat dome model. Closed system. Water above and below, open both, world fills. Close both, water drains back to reservoirs. Dome acts like a lid, deep acts like a bottom tank. So in the scriptural cosmology, the flood is not just a big storm. It's a full system reset. Dome opened, deep ruptured, then resealed.